Hey everybody, so today we're going to try something different and we're going to do a crochet along. It'll be a series of 3 or 4 videos depending on how long it takes. Hi Charity. We're going to crochet an octopus. I will put the part of the pattern that we're working on in each video into the description box, and when we've got all 3 or 4 videos up, I will link them in the description box as well, so you can find each one, and I'm going to label them part 1, 2, and however far it goes. So here we go. Alright, so some things you'll need to start are a crochet hook. I'm using size E, which is 3.5 millimeters, okay, or number 4. You don't have to use that one. I tend to use smaller hooks because you don't want holes in your project because it's going to be a stuffed animal and you're going to stuff it with cotton. I got the pattern actually from the Octopus for preemies, and unfortunately my hands are just not strong enough to get up to standard. So anyway, you'll need a yarn needle for weaving in ends, a stitch marker, and then of course your yarn. And I will be using, I love this yarn, and it is color pink camo. Alright, so here we go. Also, scissors are kind of helpful. I forgot to mention that. So you're also going to want some cotton. I'm just using a bag of Polyfil. And you shouldn't need this much. Probably about 1/4 of that. Okay, so to begin, you're going to want to start with a magic ring or magic circle. I do have a tutorial on that. I will link it below if you do not know how to do that. It's really simple though, so don't be intimidated. All right, we're going to be single crocheting 6 into the magic circle to begin. So here we go. No more tension. Alright, now I have my 6 single crochet. I'm going to tighten my magic circle. Pretty tight. Alright, next we are going to single crochet 2 in each stitch to make a total of 12. So here we go. Mm-hmm, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Alright, so now we're going to do 1 single crochet in the next stitch, followed by 2 single crochet in the following stitch. And you'll do that 6 times for a total of 18 stitches. So right here in this next stitch, we're going to do 1, and then 1 in the next one, and then in that same stitch 2. Okay, and you're just going to do that over and over, and it'll be a total of 8 times. I'm also going to take this moment to mark where my first stitch was. So 1, 2, 3, it was right here. We're going to put that marker there just so that we know we are on track. Okay? And now we're going to keep going. That was our 2. Now we're going to do another set. 1, next stitch, 1, 2, if it'll go through. Okay. Five sets. Alright, and that is 6 sets, and we are back at the beginning. All right, on to row 4. We're going to remove our stitch marker. And now we're going to do 1 single crochet in the next 2 stitches, followed by 2 single crochet in the next stitch. So 3 stitches, we're going to crochet into for a total of 4 stitches. And we're going to do that 6 times for a total of 24 stitches. Does that make sense? Hopefully. And again, you can always reference the pattern, which I will have in the description box. All right, so we're gonna do 1 single crochet, and now on to the next one, 1 single crochet, that's 2. And now on to the next stitch, and we're gonna do 2 single crochet. 3, 4. Okay, and then we're gonna do that 6 times. And I'm gonna put my stitch marker 1, 2, 3, 4 right here. Okay, here we go. So start over, 1, next stitch 1, next stitch 1, 2. Okay, and then we're going to do that group again till we get to the end. Okay, now we're done with row number 4. It's time to move on to number 5, and they're pretty self-explanatory as far as the increases go. We're gonna do one single crochet in the next 3, and then 2 single crochet in the next one. So for a total of, we're gonna crochet into 4 stitches, but a total of 5 stitches to equal 30, because we're gonna do it 6 times. So here we go, I'll show you. And again, I moved my stitch marker so that we don't have that in the way. I'm just getting some yarn out so I don't have to pull on it later. Okay, ready? First set. 1, 2. This one's a little tight. 3. And now 1 and 2 to equal 5. Okay? And I'm gonna put my stitch marker back as soon as I can find it. Okay, I found it. It was hiding. So we're gonna go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here so that we don't lose our place. Okay. And now we're gonna do it again. 1 single crochet. 1, that's 2. 1, that's 3, and 1, 2, and that's 4. Okay, and we're just going to keep doing that around until we reach the end. Okay, now we're going to start on our final increase round. It's round number 6. After this round is when you're really going to want that stitch marker in every round, because that's when you're going to not be able to count it out, because you're just going to do the same number of stitches over and over again. But we're using it now just to begin. I did take it out. Alright, so we're going to single crochet 1 stitch in the next 4 stitches, and then 2 in the 5th stitch. And we're going to do that 6 times for a total of 36 stitches. So here we go. 1 stitch, 1 stitch, 1 stitch, that's 3. 1 stitch is 4. Gotta pull out some more yarn. Okay, and then 1, 2, 2. That makes 5 and 6. Okay. And now we're going to do that again right after we put our stitch marker in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 right here. Okay. Now, 1, 1, 1, 1, that's 4, and then 1, 2, that is 5 and 6. Now I'm going to do that around until I finish and we will continue. Alright, so now what we're going to do is for the next 7 rows, we're on row 7 and we're going to go all the way to row 14. We're going to single crochet 1 in every stitch for a total of 36 stitches per row. And now would be also a good point if you have like a stitch counter. I usually use that to count the rows. I had one and my kids lost it, so I am just using a pen and paper to keep track of my rows so that I don't lose count in my head. So here we go. We're going to start 1, 2, and now I'm going to stop and put my stitch marker down. 1, 1, 2 right here. Okay. 3, 4, 5.
Actually, she's scratched.
Alright, so mine is actually quite large. I crocheted a lot more loose than I usually do. It's still fairly tight. I'm not going to overstuff it, so it'll be okay. But that is all I'm going to do for this video, and in the next one we will start decreasing and stuffing it and then close it up. So thanks for hanging out with me and doing a crochet along with me. I look forward to the next video, and I look forward to seeing pictures. So please post your pictures. Go to my Facebook page, it'll be linked below, and go ahead and post pictures of your project so far. Look forward to seeing it. And as always, thank you for watching, and until next time, bye guys!